another tutorial. Today we're going to be looking at our leg circles. So we can start with some half circular movements. I call these D shapes, where we take a downward or an upward movement straight down with the leg, and then we do the semicircular movement. We can take full circles with a rotation in the hip, so allowing one hip to come off the side. And we can also do our leg circles with both hips really grounded on the floor, so really just working that hip mobility. We're going to look at all three of those today, so let's get cracking and get down on our mat. Pilates relaxation position to start off with, knees bent, feet hip width apart, knees hip width apart. Try to get those shoulders right the way down, pressed onto the mat, and your head and neck will be nice and long and pulled out, abdominals engaged, and get your coccyx right the way down onto the floor, neutral spine, just so that you can find a little bit of the possibility to get your hand underneath your waist. From here, we're going to take our Ds first, or our semicircular movements. So let's just take one leg up towards the ceiling. You take a downward stroke to begin with, straight stroke down, and then from there onwards you're going to rotate your leg within the hip so the knee turns out to the side, bring the leg round, and then bring it up to the ceiling and turn it back into parallel for your down stroke. Turn the knee out, round and up. So you are getting that rotation in the hip, that outward rotation in the hip, this way. Let's take the reverse sway. So instead of a downward stroke, we'll start with the rotation and we'll take an upward stroke. Start with the rotation, still turning out, so you can see how the knee turns out to the side, the kneecap is down to the floor. We come round, we turn it back into parallel and stroke up. Turn it out, round, down, and up. Very nice. Moving on, we're going to take the arms out at shoulder level because we're going to be rocking our pelvis or our hips from side to side on the next version, and this will just give us a little bit more stability. So we take the left leg down. I'm doing it all on the right leg. Of course, you will do it on both legs when you're practicing. We'll take the right leg up towards the ceiling, and we're going to take a movement of the leg across the line of our body, allowing that right buttock to come off the floor, feeling a nice twist in the lower back. Bring the legs down. We're in the parallel position. Now just go back to your Ds and take that part of your D, your circular part of your D. So it's just this stroke that changes. That's the same. Cross, open, round and up. Cross, round, down and up. Okay, so we'll move on to the version where our hips stay grounded. So we really are working the mobility of the leg within the hip, the upper part of your thigh bone in the hip. Again, you can do this with the leg bent. If your circles are small, this leg won't get in the way. If your circles, however, are quite large, if you've got great range of mobility in your hips, you'll need to take your other leg down and straight. And again, we take that crossed over movement, but this time we're keeping grounded in the hips. And we're coming round, swing it up and out. Cross, round, swing it and up. Cross, round, swing it and up. And of course, you can go the other way. And open. Cross it. Don't forget to get that crossover. And try not to allow your hip to come off the floor. Keep those buttocks grounded. Let's just take one more. And as with the previous version, you will practice that on both legs. Okay, let's rock and roll up to sitting. That's the end of our tutorial for leg circles for today. I hope you enjoy doing them, and see you again next time in our next tutorial.